Hello, everyone. Oh, here. Let's do that.
Hello. Oh,
Hello.
Welcome.
I feel like that guy off Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when
you
they're
look
watching
like
the
him
TV.
actually in those glasses.
Thank you. Yes.
Mike TV.
Yes. I
Yeah.
think that's the one. Just without the
There you
hair,
go.
of course. But you know.
Mike TV had hair.
Yeah, that's the
Cutting.
sad thing about it, really. But yes, thanks for pointing that out, Gerald.
You're welcome. I just want to do my best to point it out. So it's all right. How are the two of you?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
I'm
Happy
here.
to. Well, yeah, I know.
Happy to be here.
Oh well,
I'm
try
glad
telling
you're
your
here.
face that, dear. Have you told your face that?
I'm recovering from COVID. Just be
Oh,
nice
of
to me.
course. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That's
Making me
true.
cough now.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What? Oh my gosh.
No, it's no joking matter, but
It's
I'm
no
feeling
fun, is it,
better.
Richie?
It
It
is
is
no
not.
fun at all. No.
No, it
But
wipes
it's very
you
nice
out.
to be on here with you lovelies and lots of lovely friends and whatnots.
Yes.
Whatnots.
Isn't it?
Whatnots.
Yes. Whatnots. Well, and Ben, you're back from vacation.
I am.
Holiday,
I am back from
excuse me.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, holiday.
So
We call it holiday here. I don't know why.
holiday.
But we do.
Holidays.
Yes. Feels very posh when we say holiday, doesn't it here? But
Yeah.
It
we're a
does.
bit snobby, really, with all these different sayings, aren't we? That's the thing that I'm very interested, Jared, because someone told me that, you know, the word honour, it's spelled differently in the US than it is here. Is that right?
Yes, we
'Cause-
don't add the U.
Yeah.
Like
Whereas-
colour.
Yes, it's like color. There's a lot of things that, yes, I do not know why that has happened.
No.
So
It fell
Yeah.
off in the Atlantic somewhere.
Yes.
yes, it was like a cup, and it just spilled out, and it was, yeah, it sank with the Titanic. I have no idea. I'm sure there
No
may
idea.
be, and
Someone will know.
is it
Yes.
etymologist, people who study language? So
Linguistics.
Yes.
linguistics.
Linguistics.
Okay.
Linguistics. All together now.
Linguistics.
It's like a spell of Harry Potter, linguistics.
Linguistics.
Linguistics. Oh my goodness. Well, etymologists study the origins of language, Beth said. So,
Yes.
I've been doing well. I had a nice weekend, and I've got a whole pile of stuff on my desk for us to talk about, and so you know, we'll do that. Let's say hi to a few people, shall we?
Yes.
While everybody likes and subscribes, because Orshi is here. Hello, Orshi.
Hello,
And she will be
Orshi.
watching the playbook. Orshi, hello.
playbook?
I'm glad you're watching the playback. What did I say?
Playbook.
You
You
said
said
the
playbook.
playbook.
What is this playbook that you're talking about?
Yeah,
Darryl?
what is this playbook?
It's a secret. I'm not telling you.
Is this on a different
Trust
channel?
me. Okay. Here. I mean, I've probably got so many books here, like this one. Did you get an update from Kelly Fitzgerald? Her For the Love of Divination has been updated, Richie.
No. She's
So,
forgotten about me.
how could she? No, because I purchased it. So
okay,
she's
I
updated.
didn't. Okay.
She's updated it. So,
She's
but
updated.
anyhow, so all right. So, or she is watching the playback, and Manasa is work lurking. I got a message from her today saying she is in a meeting, so I'm sure she would rather be here.
Yeah.
Beth is here. Aspasia Rising. Aspasia Rising. Aspasia Rising. Jonathan is here. Hello. Thanks everybody who joined me over on Jonathan's channel for the Shop the Stash. Which
I thought that said shop and slash then. I was going to say. Kind of thing. Sorry, I've had too many biscuits. That's the
I can
trouble.
tell.
I know.
I guess. But Ben, the idea of shopping your stash, I think, came up from a conversation we were having
Yes.
about when you have the desire to purchase something. Instead, maybe you go shop your stash. You go through and find the stuff that's in the back.
Let me just clutch my pearls. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, and I wanted to do one with the two of you, and I thought we could just have a little bit of a shop of our own stash. So I love that.
We should do it.
Well, there it is. It's this hashtag, and we showed 5 tarot and 2 oracle. So and trust me, I have got plenty. So so thanks to everybody. Naomi is here. Hello, Naomi.
Hi, Naomi.
Hi.
Tarot Stash. I thought I blocked him, but that's okay. Why do I see myself wearing stretch pants with a teased bouffant dancing to that theme song? Because that's exactly the image that I had when I used that music for the theme song. So, Sherry H, Voices from the Swamp. Hello. Sherry H had me and the lovely Ms. Tarot D on Saturday, and that
I love Miss
Tea Time with Tarot Sachet, the premiere, was fabulous. I mean, it took me 2 hours to clean up after her, but it was all good. So
I can imagine.
So Janet P is here. Hi, Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Purple Elephant Deb H is here. Hello.
Hey, Deb.
Hello.
I hope I did not. Oh, my chat just really jumped. So, all right, here we go. You know, Iridescent Sea Designs. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I like the name.
And
like
Richie. Beth is also getting over COVID too. Thankfully, mild, but still knocked me out. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, all the best.
Fox is a book. Fox with the book is here. Hello. And I did see Fox in the live earlier. Silver 1111 is here. Hello.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Yeah, Naomi is typing in honor.
Yes. That's it. That's how we spell it.
And by the way, Richie, this is Spiritual Rain.
Hi,
Richie.
She's
Longhand Tarot.
She is so
very
lovely,
pleased to meet you.
I love Spiritual Rain.
Nice content and 2 channels.
Yeah.
So
two.
Honor versus honor, but that's the true of all of the or suffixes.
Linguistics.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Lorraine is here. Hello, Lorraine.
Hi.
Love this. So many people here. It's wonderful. I'm just getting caught up. Robin said I was expecting silly faux mustaches all the way through this show. Well, you can be disappointed, Robin.
Doesn't want much.
Well, I think with the next Tarot Sachet, the Tea Time with Tarot Sachet, her eyelashes may be maybe mustaches. Ben, you don't have any fingers, do you? Or any hands? Okay.
So. I mean, you know.
Anita Evans is here. Thanks for coming back. Love that. Spiritual Rain got her Tangy cards today. And they're all sold out. So if you knew your limits and you didn't purchase responsibly, they're sold out. So they are now OOP.
Oop.
Oh, for the love of divination. Yes. Hillary Hagstone is here. Hi, Hillary.
Hi, Hillary.
Hello.
Oh, gosh. And Karen Johnson. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Good to see you. And I just saw Debbie come in. There we are. Hello.
Hi, Debbie.
Ben, you're a sassy pants when you eat too many biscuits.
I know. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I just
naughty. How many say you've had?
I've had about 4.
Keep
4
account,
packets.
Folks. Keep account.
Well, if I'd had 4 packages, you'd know about it. I'd be halfway.
You enjoy them. You enjoy them.
Thank you.
I say do it. I say do it. Okay, just getting caught up. It was a great chat, Jonathan. Thank you for hosting. It was fun. Ishi Shinjin is here. Hello.
Hi,
Lurking
Ishi.
about.
Hi, Ishi.
I completely understand. I'm just glad you're here. Terra Stash, I would totally join you guys for another session of Shop the Stash.
Oh
my goodness. 4. Oh gosh. Yeah, let's have your people check with their people who check with my people who then have to worry about all of the stuff.
Contracts.
So, contracts, yeah. And by the way, when you're dealing with a contract associated with Ben, check the fine print.
Oh, the small print.
I've scaled back on my contracts, boys. I know.
Yes, for everyone except me.
Well, yes, that's true. I have to keep things in line there, Gerald. And I got a lot of bad feedback last year about my contracts. As
Telling me,
I mean,
things
your
we had to
people.
do.
I got in big trouble with your people, so I'm trying to be a bit better this year. It's
trying.
Just that there's certain things I wanted in there, you know.
You may well want them, Mr. Higgin. Doesn't mean you're going to get them.
She said the other half suggested that American language moved away from any Latin roots, a possible reason for the loss of the U. I have no idea. That's interesting. In Canada, we use the U in words like honor.
I like that.
Spiritual Rain said, I can't eat 4 biscuits. I eat a whole sleeve in one sitting. That is a person. I love that. I love that.
I love that.
So, and yes, there are so many people here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's the clause about the M&Ms. Is it, Ben? Do you know what she's referring?
No, I don't. Sorry, Shay.
I think, is this the green M&M clause? Is that the one? Because this is where there was, I think it was it Van Halen was supposed to have a clause in their contract that they would have
I see. Yes.
a bowl of green M&Ms. So
there's a lot of clauses in my contract.
A lot of clauses.
Soda and green M&Ms. Yep. And
yes.
Robin said, I've been accused of having nothing up my sleeve but a sleeve of cookies. Well, I bet you're popular then.
Robin, I was going to ask you wear sleeves.
I've never seen Robin with sleeves.
No, neither have I.
Is that because it's like right now you can't tell if I have sleeves?
No, he always wears T-shirts, does Robin?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
Oh, there's Kelly,
She's here.
Wellness
Kelly.
Tarot. She's here.
Hey, Kelly.
So that was fun. Lisa Rhodes is here. Hello.
Hi, Lisa.
So my pile of stuff.
That's a big pile.
Oh, it is.
It's not that big of a pile.
Is that your marriage
but I have a
marriage license.
Oh.
So,
but there's a book that I got from Amazon talking about the Orisha, and I still have to get back to Chris. And then I bought the Kelly Fitzgerald story in color Lenormand guidebook. So, and then, I was looking at my For the Love of Divination. And how are you feeling, Richie? Kelly asked.
Yeah, I'm on the mend, thank you. Still not 100%, but getting there.
Yes.
But poor Peter's now got it.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, my heart bleeds. It really does.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's
not as bad as I was though. So yeah.
No.
Yeah. But thank you for asking.
Yeah. Hillary
It is
Hagstone
horrible.
said, everyone pause to think if they've seen Robin in sleeves. I'm sure I have.
I've seen Robin in many things, but I'm not sure I've seen him in sleeves.
I don't recall seeing Robin in sleeves.
There's the challenge. On the next video, Robin's going to show that he has sleeves on. And I think Robin should crochet some now for his next live.
With big cuffs, like, you know, like
Yes.
Bridgerton, you know, the big fancy cuffs.
Yes, big.
Like a fencing shirt, something like that. You know, Pirates of the Caribbean, something like that.
I like that look, actually.
Yeah, it looked good on Robin as well.
There you
with
go.
A parrot on his shoulder.
Yes.
He could crochet a parrot. Hillary, I only wear sweatshirts with sleeves. Bishop sleeves, they're called.
Yeah, that's it. Bishop sleeves.
Okay, so I have a list of possible things to talk about, and then we have stuff to show. Hi, Lori Tries Life. Good to see you.
Hi, Lori.
Ben, did you go skinny dipping while you were away?
No, I didn't. And you asked me this, didn't you?
I asked if you were going to, and then I said that I would follow up on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was a bit cold.
It was very cold to be doing that.
I did go to the beach, but I stood there instead, looking into the distance.
Did you at least put your feet in the water?
I didn't actually. It was too cold. Yeah, the wind was blowing in my hair, but that was about it.
Oh, yeah, I bet that was luxurious.
What hair? Did you take any of your wigs with you? Like the French Lieutenant.
Well, if I did, it would have blown off down. I'd have been chasing it down the beach, Richie, if I had took my wig. It was that windy.
There you go. Everybody give a thumbs up as you're watching this, or leave a comment to see if you want to see Ben do a video of him wearing a long-haired wig at the beach. So,
I would love that.
And yeah, wizard sleeves. Dippity Doo is here. Hello, Dippity.
Hi, Dippity Doo.
Hey, Dippity Doo.
Ben did the Three of Wands, not a Queen of Cups, on holiday at the sea.
Yes,
he did a Three of Wands. Yep. Yeah. My goodness. So one of the things that I thought would be fun, never have I ever. Yes, that was the never have I ever.
That was it.
Question. Yes, that was exactly it. Thank you. And I thought one thing that I have written down is things not to say when reading cards.
Oh, I like that.
And can I just say, Gerald, we both did it the other day when we read on Kelly's channel. We went, oh, like that.
And do you know why I did it? I was actually over the top. So yes. So what are, and do those of you who know, who are watching or watching the playback, leave a comment if you know what we're talking about. It's like, okay, that's biscuit number 5, people. I just saw Ben take a bite of the biscuit. We're all watching Ben.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jonathan said, "Oh, wow, that's not good." What are some of the things you never want to hear readers say when they're reading?
When you pick up the card, and before you look at it, before you start talking to him, have you got insurance?
Oh, and Kelly says, interesting is what I say all the time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think for me, it's more of an action. If I see a card and then take a biscuit, and then that's a bad sign. Because I needed to have some substance to prepare myself for what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
I think if I look up, kind of like I'm thinking.
Where the hell am I going to go with this?
Yeah. How do I wrap this one up nicely?
Yeah. Purple Elephant Deb H said, that little clicking sound with your tongue.
Yeah.
Oh, and Beth said, oh, dear. And Robin blames you for sending him down a rabbit hole with the Carry On films. I have loved them, Robin.
Oh.
They're amazing. That's where I get my humor from.
Yeah.
That's why I laugh at the most stupidest things.
I think they're great. Oh, Lisa Rhodes said this isn't good.
That isn't good.
Yeah, that is a good one.
And Calla Lizzie is here. Hello.
Hello.
I always, it's that long breath.
Yeah.
It's the long inhale and the longer exhale.
It's the long suction.
Yeah. Or you go like this, you go, oh, okay. Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patricia Tyree is here. Hello, Patricia.
Hi, Patricia.
Oh, Lorraine is like, this may be your last reading.
Like that.
Yeah. Or now this isn't bad. Immediately I'm not exhausted. Or enthused. Immediately I'm not enthused.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're watching the playback, leave a comment. I'd love for you to say what things you do not like to have people say when they're reading for you. I'm a person who I don't want somebody to go, this isn't good. I mean, it's just like good. They have no filter and they just exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you've got to have that filter, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's sometimes it's body language, isn't it, as well?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
shock.
Interesting. Yeah.
On your face and trying to hide that.
Oh wait, what does this card mean? The cards say if you want to continue using that arm, you won't touch them. So. Okay, now Hillary has confession time. I've never had my cards read. Not going to now. Hillary, if you ever are in a time when we're doing readings, I would be glad to do it. And I may even throw in some of these awful things just to lighten the mood. Because, it's like, I don't know what this or means. Yeah. So,
well, simply when you go, wow.
Yeah. Ooh,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the little words, isn't it? Those kind of little things. Oh, ooh, ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will actually say, and this could, people might not like this. I have actually said, well, this is a very clear reading. And that very clear reading may be, you made this choice. Now you have to live with it. And here's how you minimize the damage. And Beth just posted, I just read that Angela Lansbury died, 96 years old.
Oh no,
I loved Angela Lansbury.
Oh,
yes.
That's so sad.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure how to tell you this, but
yeah.
So.
Or you go, you did say you wanted me to be honest, didn't you? That's the other thing.
Yeah. Do you want the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Exactly.
Well, yeah. So things you don't want a tarot card reader to say, leave yours, leave in the comments below. Next thing I have on my list is Lenormand deck. Please explain.
Me? Little me? Well, I'm very pleased to say that I've finally got it all together and I've uploaded for my first draft of my summer Lenormand deck. So I'm making a deck over the summer and I finally got around to editing it, putting it on MPC, waiting for the first deck to come through to see what alterations I need to make. So that's very exciting.
Love that. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Will we be hearing about this?
Yes. Oh, yes. you expect me to be quiet about this?
You don't expect him to be shouting from the rooftops. Who do you think he is?
No, well,
And by the way, please like and subscribe to Richie Longman Tarot. And
well,
this is Ben from Beneficial Tarot. So,
it's one of those weird things because I made it just for me. It was my personal thing over the summer. I wasn't intending anyone to, get a copy of it. And then I thought, well, it's on NPC. I will eventually, make sure it's available for anyone that wants it. But it's a bit like, well, this is my deck. I'm not very good at doing this whole self-congratulatory kind of stuff, if you know what I mean. So I'm quite shy and retiring about elements like that.
I think it's wonderful though, Richie, because Lenormand was the first system you came in touch with, wasn't it, before tarot even?
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's first. Yeah, I was given a set of Lenormand cards before tarot, and I spent many a year trying to work out what the hell it was all about. So and when I did the refresher course with Kelly, with you, Gerald, was it last year or the year before? It just all came back to me, and so I'm really excited about it.
Yes. And a lot of love for you in the chat. And Beth said, I am slowly learning Lenormand. I'd love to find an in-person class. Those work for me.
Oh, yeah.
So, and Kelly's class was quite good.
It was good.
And there were a few others of the other things you don't want to read or to say. I think we should shuffle again. This can't be right.
Yeah.
I love that.
So, and Debbie said, I've read for my sister, and the extended moment of silence before I start reading made her nervous.
That's probably why we fill the space, though, with clicks and oohs and ahs. And
yes,
that's what we do, isn't it? It's that moment of going, that's the layout of the cards, and when you start to look at it, you need that moment. And I'm dreadful for leaving empty spaces. I always kind of fill them with all sorts of noises and
Can I ask you guys a question, actually? When sometimes do you ever just go blank when nothing comes through and you're looking at the cards and you just can't see a picture of anything really? The cards are in front
I
of
never
you.
go blank. I always have something to say. And if I don't, I get tarot sachet out.
Why do I believe that very strongly? But
that's a great question. That's a good question, Ben.
I don't know, because I did it. I think I did a reading not so long ago, and I felt that, and I wasn't sure what to do, because especially when you're doing it live, it's like, oh, do I pull? I know I went with an oracle in the end because I just thought I just need a bit of clarity on this, because for some reason I couldn't.
I just would pull clarifiers till something starts to come.
Yeah. And I actually think, Kelly said, as Gerald knows, I have an issue with dead airspace. And it's one of those things. I used to train for a living, and then I would train people to train. And I explained how if instead of using the ums or right or those types of words to fill the dead air, if you pause, then everybody is paying attention to what you're saying. And it's a huge habit, but when I was learning it, how to work on that, and to have somebody figure out what your vocal pauses are, and then mark down in a 5-minute speech how many times you did that, it's shocking how many times. So.
It's different as well if we're like reading together as often we do. You've got something to kind of work with, and you often have time, don't you, to think about it while someone else is giving their input. But when you're on your own, it's it's something scary. You feel like you've got to say something to get the ball rolling, and quite often I'll say something and then change my mind halfway through.
And I'm constantly trying to get clarity, because I find it really difficult to just do a blind reading for general. I find it hard to do general readings because I like to have a little bit of information, just so it's something to work with before the reading, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Can I ask a question leading on this? Sorry, I'm taking over, Joe. So would you do, I often do a past, present, future 3-card spread just to start stuff off. Where would you start reading? Would you do past, present, or future?
Past, present,
Which card would you turn first?
Past.
What about you, Gerald?
I actually start with a Celtic cross for my what's the overall feel.
Okay.
But I go past, present, future.
See, I would start with the present.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Beth does
because
that.
that's where you are right now, obviously, the present.
Mm-hmm.
And the past has got you to this point, and the future will take you on to that point. But that's where you are now, so you can kind of go back and see what the influences were from where you are now.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Just a thought, Ben, that may help.
Yeah, I like that, Richie, because sometimes it's, and it's interesting because some people turn their cards round all at once, whereas I turn them round one at a time. But actually,
I tend to do all I don't turn mine over, have them all up, and then make the link that way.
Because actually, you see a bigger picture, don't you?
Yeah.
By turning all the cards around rather than just reading one at a time.
I do need to see. I need to see all of the images because they help inform the others. Gertrude is here. Hello, Gertrude.
Hi,
good
Gertrude.
to see you. Beth asked Ben, once I got crazy cards with a reading until I just relaxed and read the cards as is, then I realized the cards were telling me something else that was more important.
Yes.
And I don't remember who was it on, it was somebody's channel where I talked about the Mary Kay Greer book, 28 ways to read a tarot card or 21 ways to read a tarot card. And one way to read it is this is the King of Swords. The king is looking left.
Yeah.
He's sitting in a throne. And then that starts everything flowing.
Yeah.
So.
And there's nothing wrong with leaving a card and coming back to it later.
Actually, another thing I do, guys, you know, if you do a reading and you got the future card and it's really negative, say it's the Tower, I pull another card just next to it to kind of say, oh, well, this is what's happening, but it'll lead to this, because that tends to help when it's a bad card, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No.
See, and I don't think there's bad cards.
No.
I think there's challenging cards, and we have associations. It's like a lot of people have associations with the death card. And but I'm fortunate. What the hell?
It's attracting flies.
But I also, what the hell? Ben, stop sending me biscuits. No, but
it's raining biscuits.
It's raining biscuits instead of men. So, but I just actually, I do, when I have cards that may be challenging for people, a lot of times I will give a very high level explanation until I link all of the cards, and then I understand how that challenging card fits in, and then weave it in. So I don't, believe it or not, I don't always go in with a sledgehammer.
No.
But I will go, okay, this is about a lot of upheaval, something challenging going on. Let's see what caused this, or what's going to be a result of it. So
yeah.
No, you're right. It's like there is no particularly negative cards. It's our attitude towards them. It's like people don't like change, so suddenly you have the Tower card, or even the Wheel in whatever situation. Generally, people don't like changes that much, so you just have to dress it up that way, or give the information across that way.
Ben, I didn't make you feel bad by saying that, did I?
No.
About there's no negative cards. Okay.
No.
I was being serious because
I used to think there was years ago when I first read tarot. I mean, I thought the devil was the worst card that you could possibly have, but actually, you're right. I like these conversations because I don't think they're bad. Like you say, there's always a positive to them anyway, you know. So no, a good conversation. Definitely.
Jonathan flips through them one by one, but they don't really get into the reading until they're all flipped, and I see how they connect with that spread.
Yeah.
That's why I save time and I flip them all over, because it gives a feel.
Yeah.
Deb H said, I need to see the story. If I can't see the story, I pull more cards or use oracles for clarifying. If I'm still at a loss, I get out my pendulum and have a conversation with my guides.
I love that.
And that's the beauty of this, isn't it?
Yeah.
I saw someone do an incredible reading once where they started by turning the cards over, and they showed the person they're reading for and goes, this is the image. Is there anything on this that makes meaning to you?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember which card it was, but it was a minor arcana, some pentacle or something like that. And they go, well, actually, it reminds me of, and they just kind of came up with a few images, and that was a really interesting way to get into the reading on that.
Do you know, Richie, I love that.
I like that.
When I read with my brother, I sit down and read and say, this is what I think. I said, but what do you see in the card, and what do you, and he can give completely different things sometimes, but it's so interesting. Or he'll see something that I don't.
Yeah.
And it's really, really good to do it that way. Explore
and I think that's important with ownership of the reading, is that people expect us to do all the imparting, and it's always a one-way conversation. It's me telling that person what I think. It's often better to have those conversations as you go through with it.
I love that.
Okay, chat just jumped, so I'm apologizing if I've missed people. Beth said, I see tarot as a learning tool as such. All cards are positive, even the harder lessons. And Lisa Rhodes said, wouldn't you tell if there's is a warning to the person and it can be changed? I would, especially if it's clear, and especially, Lisa, if there's options for somebody to make adjustments.
Yeah.
Because, for entertainment purposes only, we now have more information, and therefore the path can be adjusted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh, look. I spy with my little eye. There's Jamie. Hello.
Hi, Jamie.
Your little eye.
Hi, Jamie.
What do you spy, Jamie? Yeah. There you go. There you go. Very good. And Beth actually said, yeah, you're getting support, Lisa. Absolutely. Beth does that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so gosh, that was a good conversation.
Yeah, sorry, we went very deep there, didn't
I
we?
like that. Now for the funny part.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it's good to have these conversations.
It is.
It is. I think it really is. Yeah. So so we actually saw, for those of you who do not know, Ben has a brother who's watching this. Hi, Rob. Good to see you.
Hi, Rob.
And we got to see Rob because he is a Jamie said she saw my hands. So I'll show you my hands. Let me finish this. And see, but we actually got to see Rob, not just hear his voice, unlike Jeffrey. You all know Jeffrey, my husband, who you can't see his voice, or you only hear his voice. So, but and Jamie's like, "Hi, Rob."
Hi, Rob.
So yeah. So
we all love Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh, the love for Rob. He'll love
the
this.
lovely
He's
Rob.
got a really big head now.
Aloha, Rob.
He'll be sitting there fanning himself.
It would be.
Oh.
Yeah, and even Patricia's in on this. But yeah, he'd be fanning himself with the tiny hands.
Yeah.
Y'all are not paying attention because Jamie caught it.
I was going to say you've mentioned something. I just nearly kind of went. You said something just now.
Oh,
there's
my
something
goodness. Why is this
us
clicked?
Because you didn't say Jeffrey is your fiance.
Oh my goodness.
We got married yesterday.
Congratulations.
Oh, Oh, that's
Thank you.
wonderful. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's
Congratulations.
wonderful.
Oh, I just
You
want to
kept
hug
that
you.
so quiet. Well done.
Wow. Oh my
I
goodness. And
did.
what a beautiful ring. Can you show that
Let's have a
again?
look. Show us your ring.
So this is
Oh, that's
our engagement
Oh,
ring. We
wow.
each have one. This is his birthstone. Oh, here, I should do. This is his birthstone, the sapphire. Mine is a citrine. And then these are moonstones. So as you
Wow.
look at them, then we have the sun, the moon, and the stars. And
Oh.
X marks the spot in the middle where they meet.
Oh.
And when you look at it in the right direction, it looks like a lemniscate. So the infinity
Yes.
symbol.
Isn't
So
that
That's
lovely?
beautiful.
and so we got married. So that's
Oh,
awesome.
Tell us
Gerald, that's
about it. We need to know
yes.
now. Come on.
So, well, okay, hang on. There's the chat just exploded because
bet.
I'm not
Jamie sent me a text message. She said, "I saw your hands," and it's like, okay, so
Well, I saw
Oh.
you waving around a marriage certificate,
I
and
did
I'm
well, and
like,
get
I
a
thought
wedding
I'm like,
I
ring.
was like going, I have, and I did it twice. I have a
I
whole
know.
bunch of
And then
stuff
you
on my
mentioned that
desk.
because you always call Jeffrey your fiance, or not now, and I'm like,
Yes.
Yes.
he should have surely told us.
I thought when you did that, I thought, is that a new tarot deck or something
That's what
called
I
Marriage
thought. But what's he
License?
been buying now? I thought,
Yeah.
what more dirt off the internet has he got?
What's
Well,
that, an
and
Amazon thing?
and by the way, we scheduled this 6 weeks ago
Oh,
for the
Gerald,
day
Gerald,
after because I'm like going, oh, these guys have got to be here. So
Oh,
that's so
Robin
beautiful.
says we're not sure if Jeffrey exists. Gerald just may be the best ventriloquist since Sherry Lewis. There you go. Joe is here. Hello.
Hi,
Joe.
Joe.
Yes, I did it. We did it.
Oh,
Yep.
That's
Fiance to
wonderful.
husband.
oh.
Congratulations. Thank you. Jeffrey is the
And
husband of husbands.
Did you
can I?
pick a special day for a reason, or just?
Yes.
Oh.
There's a lot of love in the chat. Thank you. Thank
Can
you.
I ask? Are you happy?
You have to ask. Yes. Holy crap.
Just checking.
Yeah. Oh, and Beth
No,
said,
that's
I just figured
lovely.
you misspoke, and that's cool. Put a ring on it, girl. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
I love this. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, y'all are sweet. Thank you. Now, I do have a story because I got a reading on Friday from Robin and Jane the Seeker. And if Jane the Seeker is here, please say hi because this is there is a story. So thank you, Pierrette.
Oh.
And
oh.
Helen here is here. Hello.
Hi, Helen.
Aw. Holy fuck, congratulations. If Gerald Smyers any harder, the curls of his mustache would put his eyes out. Thank you. Oh, and Debbie caught it.
Mm.
Oh, that's
That's so
amazing.
brilliant. Congratulations to the two of you.
That's made my day.
Thank you. Oh, trust me. And Jamie has an eye for jewelry. Oh, okay. She's in a meeting, so she will have to. But did you hear the news? Okay. Love it. Oh my God, I just noticed that. And the marriage license. Here you go. We ain't going anywhere. So when lovers meet between the sun and the moon, or the stars and the moon. Yep. Why are you here and not on your honeymoon? Because Jeffrey is working today.
Oh.
So, yes. And okay, so Jane saw it on Friday. Here's the story. So I asked how my weekend was, and my long weekend. Confused Robin a little bit because he's like going, but you're going live with Ms. Tarot D for hashtag Tea Time with Tarot Sachet. And I'm like, don't overthink it. And then I finally went, just tell me about my Monday because we got married on 10/10/2022. And Robin he got the 5 of Wands. I think, was it a chariot? The key thing is the 5 of Wands, because on Friday night, we got a call from our officiant that she had COVID.
Ooh.
And we were traveling to her place to actually have it done. So we got that call on Friday night.
Yeah.
And I'm like going, like after the reading, and I'm like, oh crap. And I was like going, okay. Jane the Seeker pulled out 7 cards, and she was like going, she's like going, we got, I see this, I see your partner, I see, and it was like the letter with a little heart on it, and she's like, and then she pulled the Hierophant at the end from Robin's card, and she's like, are you getting married? And I'm like going, holy crap, I cannot say anything.
No.
But it was just like her 7 cards were just laid out, and it was like boom.
Wow.
And I am like going, and Robin's like going, he's downplaying it, because fortunately Ms. Tarot D was in the chat and was like going, don't know. I mean, Gerald and I are going to, Tara Sachet and I are going to fall in love and run off together. And I'm going, don't start any rumors. But it was like knocked it out of the park. It was like really funny.
Well, I'm so glad you shared this with us, tonight.
Of course. So
goodness.
now I understand why you didn't do a show yesterday. Yes, that is why I didn't do a show yesterday, because I was doing that. Thank you. Jeffrey totally exists. Jamie saw a picture. Thank you, Jane. Saw the marriage license, but thought it was a prank. So I can't believe I saw that in your reading. And it was, if you go back, and it's like, it was on Robin's channel, and it was about an hour in, and it was freaky spot on, because we ended up, and Robin was talking about with the 5 of Wands. Oh, I'm talking so much. Eat a biscuit, Ben. Buy me some time. Oh my God. I thought that was a biscuit, and it was huge.
No, it's not an American biscuit, Gerald.
No.
Okay, yes. So Robin kept seeing like woods and stuff like that. And we ended up actually going to a park here, and we took our chances. We got a shelter. There were trees all around. So Robin was spot on. There were trees all around, pretty fall colors. It was incredible.
Wow.
So, and Jamie answered you and said, no, Ben, he's miserable. So, okay, chat just jumped. So Jane is here. Yay. Yes. And Robin, that reading. So hi, Tracy. You just came in. So, yep. Thank you.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and so that's what you get for innocently asking psychics, Jared. I know. and I asked, I had somebody, I think it was, I don't remember who it was, but it was and Jamie wants me to remind you of the wild turkeys. But because there were wild turkeys that showed up. But I asked somebody else a question about it, like when we finalized it and we made some agreements, because y'all know it was supposed to happen in 2020. Then this thing hit.
Yeah.
And terribly disappointed, fucking pissed off. It took a year before us, for us to even talk about it, how upset we were. And then we did pick this day specifically, Richie, because 10/10/2022, it is a strength day when you add all up the numbers. So strength for us is a good number, because we are both, I'm an 18/9, so I'm a moon hermit and he is a hermit. And so when you put an 8 with a 9, you get a star, which is a divine blessing card. So, and
I want to know what you wore now. What did you wear?
Me too. What dress did you wear, Gerald?
Yeah. Did you wear white?
Yeah. Okay. Helen said, by the way, if you've not gone to Helen's channel, Helen is incredible. So,
check
incredible. Your marriage was divinely written in the cards. I would take those cards and frame it as a remembrance of your special day.
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Most people have white doves, wild turkeys. So, okay, you're supposed to talk. Okay, wonderful and amazing. And the wild turkeys. So we showed up, and there were wild turkeys that were around. There were 4 of them. 4 is a number of foundation, which is good. And I do not have a wedding photo that I can share, but Jamie knows stuff about wild turkeys, and I was like, I wonder what this means. And she said, I'm just going to read it if that's okay, Jamie. Where is it?
I have to laugh, Gerald, while you're looking for that. Robin's put, most people have white doves. Gerald has wild turkeys.
Just imagine Gerald going for the turkey. I'm ruining the moment.
Yeah, it's nice.
No, you're not. Okay, so I sent a picture, and I'm looking of these 4 wild turkeys, and said, wild turkeys near our picnic shelter. I wonder what that means. And she is like, oh, I know. It all breaks down to gratitude with wild turkeys. Abundance is plentiful, but remember to always be thankful. Honor and nurture your relationship with one another, always in capital letters. And it says, wild turkeys as an omen is kind of funny. They give and honor as long as you do. You are doing the same. Stop giving honor and gratitude, and they will cut a bitch. So I'm like going, there you go. So it was it was quite lovely, beautiful day.
Oh, good.
And
I'm glad.
I actually you had mentioned the shirt. This is the shirt that I wore.
Oh, beautiful.
Love it.
So this shirt and this green vest. So it's like, so I was like going, and that's why I think it was it Rob who said, oh, I like your shirt?
No, it was me.
It was Ben. Okay, so it was Ben. And I'm like going, ooh, I almost said, ask me about my shirt later. So
now, Gerald, obviously you didn't have bridesmaids because me and Richie obviously weren't there.
No, we weren't there.
I know.
No, we would have been.
We would have been, absolutely. Did you have many people there, or was it like a?
It was a private ceremony. My family does not know. So I'm putting this on YouTube. And yeah,
quite the scandal.
Let's
quite the scandal, really. Yes. And yeah. Oh yeah. Hillary goes, LOL. Gerald dramatically goes full screen for Fab shirt reveal. So, and Jamie said I had distant. Was my coven present? No, my coven was not present. Hence the private, and I had distant bridesmaids. Yeah, please don't tell. But it was there were 9 people total, including the officiant. So, which was perfect because we're 9s, and so I'm not allowed to say that my sister and brother-in-law were there, because then if my family watches this, they will think that they're the favorites. And that's not the case. So it was just it was very casual. We were wearing colored jeans. We did have really good shoes though. I am so I'll have to send you guys a picture.
I was just gonna say, I want to see the shoes.
I want to see it. Yeah.
So, and yeah, the shirt looks sort of like Kandinsky. Yes, it does.
I love the shirt.
So yeah, so it was beautiful. And
Gerald.
It was one of those things. Thank you. I'm so glad you were both able to be here. And when Richie got COVID, I was like going, I am sending booster healing so that this guy could be here.
You should be in the middle, and then we could be like either side of you in the frame. We could have had like our tiny hand bouquets and walked up.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll have to
With
have
our
our fans
fans.
instead.
With our fans.
Yes. Yeah.
Or
I don't know if we're going to. Yeah.
Polish.
I don't know if we're. Well, here. If those turkeys try to snap in. We don't know about a reception, but because it was Jeffrey finally said to me after we had a few things happen in the United States where they started the United States Supreme Court, or the Supreme Court of the United States, decided to take away basic human rights. Go out and vote, people. Vote for your wives, your sisters, your mothers, and your daughters, and your daughters' daughters. Okay. And yeah, boom. And Jeffrey said, we should do this before they take it away from us. And I went, yes, we should. And so we looked at this date about a year ago, because the first date we had picked, because, by the way, it was a full moon. It was the third day of a full moon, so you got that full moon energy, and it was quite perfect. So,
Gerald's
So
so
what happened to the person that had COVID? Were they able to do it, or did you have to find someone else?
We found another person. My friend Lady Julie did it for us. So last minute, she got a call or she got a text from me on Saturday, said, "Hey, can you take a call?" And she was out of town. She was out of town, and she sent me a text message, and I said, she says, "I can talk now." And so it's like, "So are you able to legally marry people?" And she's like, "Yes." "Can you keep a secret?" And so, but yeah. So, and Jane the Seeker said, "Remember, I got 3 mice. I bet that was the COVID person in the Lenormand, because she pulled the Lenormand."
Yeah.
So,
wow.
but yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
congratulations. That's wonderful.
That's such good news.
Thank you.
And pass our best on to Jeffrey.
Yeah.
I will do that. So,
are you keeping your names, your surnames?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, we're not mixing anything up. Hi, Miss Charlotte. Thank you, V.
No.
Yeah. Here. So that's that.
I shall make sure I send you something lovely in the post.
Yes,
so it arrives at our first year anniversary
in 8 months' time. Yeah.
Well, and then and it was lovely because we did take everybody out to dinner afterwards. We went to a local restaurant, and it was really nice. And people, they misread the email, because I said, we invite you to join us for dinner at this restaurant, to celebrate with us. And so there were 9 people there, and the server was given the bill, and I'm like going, I'm catching his eye, and I'm like going, one bill, and it's me, and everybody's turning to me, and they're like going, no, it's like, no, you're our guest. And it's like, had I known that, I would have eaten a salad. And I'm like, I know, and I'm glad you didn't. And somebody goes, I ordered 3 drinks, and I'm like, good. I'm glad you're not driving. And so it's like this is a celebration. Oh, Hillary, that's funny. Hope they didn't serve wild turkey. Should have had some wild turkey. That would have been funny. So, yes.
Overdose on turkey that day.
Yeah. But yeah, that is total validation, Jane. Because let me tell you, it came through really, really powerful for her.
Yeah.
When she's like, "Are you getting married? Jared, are you getting married?" And I'm like, "Stop talking about it." So, yes. I am beaming because it's just it's glorious. So,
isn't it wonderful though?
When
you see that as well in cards like Jane did, I bet it was like, oh, Hi,
thank you, Kaz. So,
I'm so
Talk
happy
about
for
cut
you
a
both.
bitch. Oh my. So, but yeah, so it was fun. So that's what I did yesterday. That's why I wasn't on a
Wow.
live.
Well, I mean, we can't. How do we come down from this? I mean, it can't be
I'm
that
sure we
Thank you, Jane.
can.
So, well, yes, we can actually. We can because we're at the top of the hour, and I am going to take a sip because I'm so very happy, and this is one of those things that this is that moment where you've heard me talk about, or I did a magic tool talk about the 4 pillars of the magus: the to know, to will, to keep, to dare, to keep silent.
Yeah.
We were working on this, and we actually wrote our own vows because Jeffrey was like, it needs to be short, it needs to, and so we constructed the vows, and it how we work together, it worked really well. We both, there are things, you go to, should I stop talking? I'm just like going blah 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 blah
No,
blah.
this is
No, we all
very.
want to
This
know
is
more.
wonderful. We love hearing this, Gerald. You deserve
But
to be happy.
well, thank you. Yes, I do, damn it.
You do. Let me get my fan.
Yes. But we had worked on it, and we came across some information online, and it's like, okay, like for the same gendered couple, or for couples, how do you pick who goes first with the vows?
Yeah.
And what we decided to do was, we decided to say the vows together. So what was read is, will you or do you affirm this and to do this, and it was it was like, we do, because let's face it, in my world, vows, it's a spell. Anytime you put words with this, it means something. And it was very much a, we wanted to create it together.
Yeah.
And so we didn't want one person to go first or anything like that. So we did all of that together, and it was really nice. And then when we were finished with that, we also exchanged the rings at the same time. So we did that simultaneously. And thank you, Robin.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robin.
Oh.
And then and then all of the guests, we invited them to, you can search this online. It's an Apache wedding blessing. And that was really beautiful to have everybody to say that. It was just really wonderful. So
that's wonderful. Everyone's so happy.
Big news. Yeah. Carry on. Yeah. Yep. So and so what, I have to say, and I said this to Jeffrey this morning as we were talking, is I said, the only thing really was missing was our mothers. Would have been really nice to have our moms here to share that with us. So anyhow.
Beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Gerald, because you deserve it. And I knew you were disappointed about 2020, and it's so nice to see you happy.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
And you deserve each other.
Yeah, totally. Lovely.
Is there a clause though about what you each other own? So like, have you everything that I own is yours apart from my tarot decks?
Wait a minute. I was reading what Helen wrote. Are you aware of the sign you got that your spiritual family knew about your special day? I'm not sure what the sign is, but it's something you will either know now or will work out later. I'm not aware of that. So It did not take place at Serpent Mounds. It took place near a disc golf course. Basically frisbee golf. So anyhow.
Stop that now. Stop that.
Yeah. Okay. It took place in a beautiful wooded park.
Much like
shelter.
you're behind now. I can imagine it was like that there.
That's what it would look at night.
I'm sure it was. Just with turkeys.
Yeah.
It just with turkeys. What was your question, Richie?
You know, like you say, well, what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine. Did you have a clause in there to go, apart from my tarot decks?
Oh, we already know that. I actually,
Ben, if you get married, you realise you've got to build that into your wedding.
Yeah. Well, contract. It's Ben. Yeah. There'll be so many contracts and clauses in that. I mean, and maybe a Santa Claus or
signing away. Yeah, more clauses than a Father Christmas convention.
He'll lose a pint of blood as he's signing in his. So, but yeah. So, but no, actually, Jeffrey and I. We, it's an unwritten agreement because first of all, I do, I don't want that magic. It's his magic, and we have decks that we share. So, but
I can't believe you were showing that, and I just never noticed. And the ringy, I mean, oh gosh, I really need to take notice of things.
You do. You are more interested in your biscuits.
I know, isn't that disgraceful? More interested in my biscuits than my friend. I apologise, Gerald.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but again, I think what's beautiful about it is, we know, and this was, we wanted it to be a civil ceremony because there will come a time for it to have a blessing ceremony and a hand fasting. Yeah. And so, and we, it's just like,
we can come to that one, Ben, can't we?
Oh,
yes. Hand fast.
Well, we'll come to you.
Yeah, we'll do it at Stonehenge. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll do it at Stonehenge, and then all of us will fly over to Maui for the honeymoons.
For the hot tub and the honeymoon.
Ben, you need to get started on finding yourself a partner of some sort, or partners.
I know.
Bring Rob.
I could do, couldn't I? It wouldn't. Yeah.
Rob is your brother. You cannot marry Rob.
No, well, no.
Oh, okay.
That would be weird.
That would be weird.
That's the only snack. No. Yes.
Oh, and Lorraine is making you feel good. It really stands out now. We know about it, doesn't it, Ben?
Yeah. It does.
You're gonna watch the video back, and it's gonna be.
I know, because you did it.
I saw that. It's got Jeff, and you did it quite quickly, and I was a bit like.
I can't believe
I thought you were gonna. I mean, I knew you saw it, Richie, and then I was like, "Going, is he gonna say something?" I'm gonna.
No, we were in the middle of talking, and I would never be so rude as to interrupt somebody when they were talking.
There's a first time for everything. Congratulations.
My politeness got in the way of going. Helly, you got married.
Karen Johnson is half asleep. Good night, Karen. Good night, Karen. It's so wonderful to see you. Karen, sleep well. Good night. Oh, Miss Charlotte will go with you.
Oh,
but I'm really no prize. Well, don't let you don't decide. We get to decide.
Yeah, exactly. Jeez. You're coming, Miss Charlotte. We'll have a fab time.
There you go. So, my gosh. Okay, what questions do people have for me about that? Because I have 2 tarot decks that I can show, or we can skip it. But I went to, on Wednesday, I am part of a diabetes clinical research that has been going on for 26 years. We're a really, really great, we're a great cohort of participants because they've been following us for 26 years, 26, 27 years. And on the way back, I stopped at a place that sells paper products. And I bought some of these. These are for stash tags. Wow. So 2023 is going to be full. And I also bought like 4 or 5 more of these of different colors. So I'm just going to be whipping these out.
I have to ask, Gerald, did you buy each other a tarot deck for the wedding? Well, for a gift, like for the wedding or anything like
that. Did we buy? Actually, no. But what Jeffrey? Stationery, yes. Oh, it's a stationery store, and I got some fun stuff. But Jeffrey actually bought a beautiful wooden box for our wedding bands.
Oh, nice.
That said Gerald and Jeffrey 10, 10, 20, 22.
Oh,
so it's beautiful. Yes.
Oh.
#Tagapalooza. Oh, and Jamie's going, yay, more Jamie and Gerald and Jamie back and forth cards. Yes. Yes, I like that. Going. So we did not. And in fact, yes, paper is the first anniversary. We know that because we actually ended up getting each other a journal, and we didn't talk about that. So, but okay, now I've lost track of where I was.
It's because you're in wedded bliss, and you're in that state of euphoria, Oh wow, I'm so happy for you. I can't tell you.
Thank you. I'm very happy too. I'm very happy, and I went and I turned in the marriage license, the signed license, and got there's this piece of paper, marriage. Oh, I forget what they call it. I'm sort of brain dead. A marriage abstract. Yeah. So it's all official. So I did that, and I want credit for not bursting while I was talking to Jonathan today.
Yeah.
Because I'm like going, sorry, Jonathan, this is for my channel.
So, that's so wonderful.
So, but we did not buy each other anything for our gift because.
Well, you don't need to. You've got each other.
You two are enough for one another.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
biggest gift to each
and we
other,
did. I mean, we did tell people no gifts, and some of our friends do not listen. Somebody got us a really nice wood. A really nice, a really nice knife set.
Got there.
So,
well done.
Yeah, got there at the end.
So excited about the wedding. I mean, you can't think straight.
And then we got some whiskey, some high class whiskey, and I know both of you will love this. Is one of our coven mates who was invited got us a little dragon eggs for each of the elements. So there are 4 of them, and they are glorious.
Wow.
So glorious.
Honestly, you've made my night, Gerald.
Yes.
Because I couldn't wish this for a more wonderful person. You give so much to people.
Yes.
And I know everybody will say this, that when you're so supportive of people on YouTube and TarotTube, and I'm so glad you've got something back for yourself, in your life that makes you happy, because you really do deserve that.
Thank you. And I love John B. Wait, I was half listening from across the house. Gerald, did you just officially get married? What did I miss? Yes.
Yes.
We got married yesterday, and it's quite beautiful. Spiritual Rain said, hubby and I got romantic. LOL. We gave each other life insurance, and we wrote on our wills as our commitment gift. We're not officially married, but common law.
Perfect.
That's perfect for me. So I've heard of salt and pepper shakers are given for good luck with new couples. If you didn't get one, I can send you something. Actually, what's fun is we did buy salt and pepper shakers like 2 years ago when we were out and about, and they're salt and pepper grinders, and they're large. And he picked one color for like the pepper, and I picked another one for the salt, and they don't match, but they're perfect. They work well.
So I'm laughing at, have you seen Beth's comment? They got married and wild turkeys witnessed.
Wild turkeys witnessed. Yes, yes. Well, see, and that's really interesting because I don't know about other people who are in relationships, but we have an altar for okay. Bye, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Bye, Jamie.
Safe travels. But we actually have a couple of goddesses that we work with that are really work with our relationship, and they will definitely be part of the hand fasting. And I don't remember why I brought this up.
Turkeys.
So thank you. And so now I'm thinking I need to get either a bottle of wild turkey, or I need to get a picture of a wild turkey as a way to commit that. Ooh, Jeffrey will probably watch turkey feather, or we could get. I don't want a stuffed turkey because that would just be dusty. So
it depends what you stuff it with.
Stuffing. And we're back to silly. Yeah, I think feather would be good. Yes. Thank you, Jumpy. Yes, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. So, Richie, what's your word of the year?
This year is create.
Yes.
Create. I love it. And create is exactly what has been done with the new deck.
The new deck. And can I show you something?
Yes.
Yes, and I will embiggen you.
I'm going to show you what I bought because I bought myself a COVID present, something that I've wanted a long time. It's a hot rod for branding and burning. Ben, do you have one of these?
Believe it or not, no.
No, you need to get one. It comes in a nice slidey box. Look at that.
Look, yes, I like.
And what happens when you slide it back in? Does that resemble something?
A closed box.
A closed box. Okay.
See,
okay.
It's really good quality box. This. Yeah.
Yes.
No tuck.
So
box.
it's firm. It's firm. What you're saying.
It's firm. So I bought this just because I wasn't allowed one because Peter thinks I'm going to set the fire alarms off by doing this.
Beth suggested make a quilted pillowcase.
Oh, nice.
And Lorraine told me to stop. No. It's packaged well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Don't you plug it in, do you?
Yeah. There we go.
Saves on batteries.
Saves on. You have to heat up. It gets very hot, you see. It's going to show it.
What do you do with it, Richie?
Okay. And by the way, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
Do not do that. Do not put that.
Do not plug
near
this
your
in.
Skin. Do not do that.
I was trying to be a bit like the kind of makeup, the makeup.
Yes.
Right, what does it do? You put special things in it, Ben. So you get these little heads.
Oh.
Okay.
What the F is that?
Okay. And you plug it in there and you heat it up and it gets super hot. And then you can burn into bits of wood. So it's like pyro writing and patterns.
Yes.
So you could, for example, make a heart with J and G forever.
Yeah.
10, 10, 20, 22 with some turkey feathers, that kind of thing. But yes, I got this. But this is exciting because I haven't been allowed it, so I can do lots of exciting wood stuff. Because I'm a creating this year. So
yes. Well, you do like your woodwork, yes.
I do like my woodwork. It's got me through this. Yes.
Yes.
The sticks and the wands and the bits.
Yes, you've got a fabulous staff.
I have.
You showed me.
You've seen it, haven't you? You handled it.
I tried to, but you wouldn't let me.
No.
When you came down.
I needed it when we went on our...
Make a set of poems.
Yeah, that's one thing I'd like to do. Because I'm going to be doing a Book of Shadows next month.
Very nice.
More of that to
Very
follow.
nice.
It's going to be based on trees. That's it. That's all I have to say now.
And so you said you already picked your word of the year for next year?
Yes. So
is that something you want to say, or?
So I leave it to when we do it, or I leave it to when we do it in the new year.
Yeah.
Here you go. We'll get it by.
Yeah.
Takes you where?
It came to me when I was having my temperature, COVID. I was in delirious states, spouting stuff like the kind of the priestess of ancient Greek times. My hot and cold sweats, and it came to me the word of the year. So for next year, so I shall wait. I'm going to sit on it for a little while, but it's an exciting one.
Yeah.
Very light. Very, very nice.
I think it's
very, very, very nice. The filth in this chat is astonishing. Well, we're not really trying. So,
but don't, as I say, do not rub this against your skin.
No, not at all.
No.
Jane the Seeker is actually putting the reading was at 58 or 58:25. The one where Jane and Robin pretty much called me out. Jane called me out like straight on. And so it's like, but so Ben, you got a tarot deck while you were away?
I did. So I got two actually.
Yes.
Can I just get hang on, I've just got this one. Hang on.
Beth said my word of the year is study, and mine
is that intention. This year or next year's? Have you got your word of the year for next year yet, Gerald?
Not yet.
Committed.
Yes.
Got this
something
deck,
like that,
and it's wonderful, guys. It's actually an
okay. I'm going to put you in the big one. There you go.
It's the Sawyer's Redux edition, and I have filmed a flip through of it, but which I'm going to release this week. But it's absolutely, it's got no titles and no numbers on, so there's no numbers. It's just literally the images.
I like that.
And like the geometric shapes, like kind of in the background. I think it's geometric, like these shapes. But it's a redrawing of the RWS, but by Jamie Sawyer. But it's absolutely brilliant, and she's changed some, so it's more inclusive in that. So that was one of them.
That's beautiful.
I'm a huge fan.
I love that one. I have seen that one, and it's really nice. And by the way, Beth said it's the next year word. Next year
word.
Brilliant. Stay tuned. If Beth wants to be a voice on our hashtag word of the year conversation 2023, we can make that happen. So,
and then the other, sorry, I'm trying to put it back in.
Look how neat your bedroom is. Can I just say that? Look, you've got your white.
No, it's yes, it is very neat. And by the way, and Debbie Aquarius South said, Jane, I just looked at it. So freaking spot on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, by the way, if you're watching this back, leave a comment below. And maybe my word of the year is follow through, and I'll actually return emails.
Follow through. Sorry, Joe, that means something different here.
What's that mean? Is this a UK thing?
Yeah. I think it must be. It's an accident waiting to happen. A follow through is.
Okay. I am writing this down because I need to know.
It's okay.
I have broken Richie. Ladies and gentlemen.
It was all going so well.
Broken. I know.
The way you said that so earnestly.
Or a follow through, yes.
Follow through.
I hope you don't follow through.
No, don't follow through.
Okay. Wow. Oh, and Tony's even laughing.
Yeah, Sony will know what we mean.
Hillary's laughing. Great. So, by the way, I got married. Let's, it has something. Don't be soiling. Okay. All right. Well, that's a shitty joke. Go ahead, Ben. What else you got? By the way, and I did pick this coffee mug just for today.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, the other deck I got, because sometimes you just need a tarot deck that you feel like sometimes you need a hug, don't you, from a tarot deck? And it's not always easy to find a card deck that can give you a hug, but this one can. And
I have to embiggen this. Okay.
it's just very cute. It's a cute tarot deck, actually. And it's little animals.
Oh.
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 I don't know whether it's more for kids or whatever, but it's just really cute. And it kind of makes you feel happy, like a little warm hug. So,
what's the name of that deck?
It is called the Faunabelle deck. The Faunabelle deck.
Nice. So, okay.
So yeah,
where do you find these decks?
I know. I hunt.
I was gonna say.
I'm a hunter. Yeah, so I'm terrible. When you go to bed at night and you're just looking at your phone, that's when I start searching for That's when I start searching for tarot decks. Thank you very much.
You would save money if you stopped looking at your phone.
I know. That's very true.
Take your phone away in bed.
Yeah, I know. I need to stop taking it to bed with me, really.
Yeah, Ben, the deck hunter.
Yeah.
Ben's hiding his toys in all those white boxes. Yes.
Tarot toys.
And Beth is LOL. I just looked up follow through in the UK. Not at this point. And why aren't we? Because Jeffrey's working, and let's face it, every day with Jeffrey is a honeymoon.
Good answer.
Ask him that in 10 years' time.
Yes, please do, because it's like I always say, I remember everything Jeffrey told me I said. Hillary does that too, Ben.
Yes.
And Jonathan's been wanting that deck. So.
Hi, Ange.
Hi, Ange.
So.
Oh, you've
missed
Ange,
so much.
You'll
have to watch the playback because
you've missed so much.
You've missed so much, and we're an hour and like 28 minutes. The deck I just got today is the Wiser Tarot. Yes. I gave into peer pressure. I love the look on Richie's face. Yeah. So, and but the one that I have been really, really enjoying, and I know Ben, you got this one, the Out of Hand.
Yes, I love it.
Really, really nice. And I got a bag with mine. Did you get a bag with yours?
No, I didn't get a bag.
You didn't get a bag?
Wow.
Did you have that as an add-on, Gerald?
Of course I did, because hashtag overachiever.
They're beautiful bags as well.
Yes.
You should have got that bag, Ben.
I know. Is it Mistress? I don't know if I've got the name right. Someone who does the bags. Very Moonlit
Look at that
Faye.
bag.
That's it.
That bag.
Hashtag know your limits, purchase responsibly.
It's a beautiful
bag.
I'd
have bought the deck just for the bag, Ben.
Or you could just buy the bag.
I'd just buy the bag.
I wonder if
but you would regret not buying the deck.
Yes.
So
Jonathan got a bag with his.
And Tony said Ben failed to mention that in his only 2 decks purchase.
What did I fail to mention?
But look at that. I mean, come on. It's a really good read. It's a really, really good read. And so I'm going to read with this when I'm with Jane the Seeker, because, by the way, here's what's coming up on my channel. I am so excited because I'm going to embiggen myself for this. Okay. The Vampire Tarot, Robert M. Place. I have a deck casual on Monday. And I am joined by the lovely Sandra from the Whispering Well. And by the way, this is out of print, so do not come for me. But we wanted to share it because we
Do not
thought
come
it was...
for you in the night.
Well, not if you know what's good for you. And then on Tuesday, I am with Jane the Seeker for Tuesdays with Tarot Stash, exclusively on Jane the Seeker. I'm Tarot. I am a guest. And then on Tuesday at 4, or at the same time, we have a back and forth with Jamie and Gerald. And Jonathan Daly is the person asking the questions.
Yay!
And so for those of you who are watching, or you're watching the playback, we also have the November one lined up. I'm not going to say who it is, who they are, but it'll be so much fun. And if people want to actually come on and ask us some questions, let me know. So I love it. Tony's like, out of print decks are the best.
Oh,
We
yes.
can't be tempted to spend. Yes, you can, because that's how I got mine. And I am very happy I added it to my collection. So, but, all right, gentlemen, we should probably wrap this up so that you all can go to bed. And
we get to do this again on Friday, Ben.
We do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What have you got coming up?
Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. This is this is wedding bliss, so I can't think.
I'm going to allow you that one. Ben and I are getting together on Friday for a pick a card, a kind of catch up chat, talk about a card, do. Yeah. That's all we're doing.
That's good.
7 o'clock, Ben, isn't it?
Yes, that's what I have down.
Will Rob be there?
He may be beforehand, of course, because he likes to say hello to you.
He does like to say hello.
He does. But yes, he won't be on the live.
He won't be there live.
No, but he does exist. We know this.
He does.
So please like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yes. And just in case you don't know, that is Longman Tarot. Link is below. Ben, what do you got coming on?
So I'm with Richie on Friday. And then on the 19th, I am with Kelly on Kelly's channel. Doesn't catch on me, so I'm looking forward to that. And then on the 20th, I'm with Gertrude for a chat. So I'm looking forward to that. And then after that, I'm with Tanji on the 31st, which is Halloween, doing readings from the Curiosity Shop. That's what we call it.
Oh.
I hope you're not doing it at 2 o'clock, because that's my time.
What time? Look, 7 p.m.
Yep, that's long stash readings.
Oh, is it really? Of course it is. Right. So that may
we'll get our people to talk to your people.
Yes.
We'll let them sort it out. And by the way, there's always playback.
There is.
Nobody owns a day of the week or a time of the day.
Absolutely.
That's true.
But it does mean that I won't ask you or Tangi if you want to come on for a long stash reading.
Yes.
So.
Well, I should have known. That's
all right. Relax. We're all friends.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. I do appreciate it. You have been wonderful guests, of course. Thank you. And I am glad I got to share with you. Did I cut you off, Ben?
No, that was it. That's all I've got to say.
Okay. All right. We'll finish up. Everybody take care. Bye.
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 Bye.